Okay, well, back outside, I have the Nathan K3. I got it all apart, cleaned it all up, did a video of taking it apart, and when we did it, took it apart, we found shattered diaphragms, chunks missing out of the rubber from the pieces of the diaphragm, chewing it up, and we got a lot better diaphragms than the rubbers. I've already cleaned everything up and I'm gonna put it together. I used spray silicone and lightly spray silicone pretty much everything. Just seems to make a big difference. And on the O-rings I use this stuff, the diuretic grease. It's a silicone, and that works really good for helping O-rings last a lot longer and seal a lot better, I've found. I guess what? That's about it. You know, I'm learning on the Nathans as I go. So let's put it together. All I did was basically degrease it and clean the internals and replace anything that was bad. And I'm leaving it alone like that for now, because I don't know where it's going to do. I think I might be working on a trade, and if it is, well, then I got to take it apart and clean it up and paint it a different color. If not, if I'm going to have it for a while, I'm going to leave it just the way it is, just cleaned up and working. Here we go. Alright, so last back cap we got to put together. So put a diaphragm in. I like to put usually the good part of the diaphragm facing the rubber. I don't know why, if it makes a difference or not, but that's kind of the way I did it. I already coated everything really lightly with silicone. Let's see here. And that's the tricky part. Slam the bolts in it. Like I said, I just degreased and cleaned everything up. Left it's like a hunter green. Or actually almost like a military green the more I look at it, that I get the silicone on it. It's a narrow font. I learned that on the last video that I did because I had it wrong. And I was corrected. Thank you very much. That's how I learn. And the other thing you got to remember too is you got to take the time to clean all the little holes in the back cap. Okay, ready to go. That one didn't work. Back on there. There we go. Can't believe how nice it is right now. Actually, very beautiful out here. Okay, we got a bolt MIA. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Use one. Well, we'll deal with that at another time. Ain't gonna make a difference just to put it together here. See, impact really easy. And then do the rest with a wrench. Just seat it. That's one thing I have noticed with a lot of back caps is people over tighten them, and I did it, and it actually can crack the cap or cave it in the spot where the bolt is, and it doesn't sit right. I got everything on my truck. Everything's up and running. This is going to go on my truck pretty soon here, along with the RS5T that I did for the railroad did over. And hopefully, if all goes well, we're going to meet the end of the week and go do a sound test. But right now, life is a day by day, and oh, found it. Thought it was going to get away. Okay, now we get the bells. Run back over there, get the manifold going here. Same thing, diuretic grease all on there and all on here. Let's see, I don't know what I want to do for configuration. So just start here. Well, actually, this was in the middle when I got it. Has the Wabtec sound test sticker on it. Decibels at 5 feet. That's close. You can't read anything that it says though. I wish you could. And there's like maybe 1 or 2 stickers underneath that have been painted over. And I got this, the tag was MIA. Kind of wish it was tagged, but yeah, it's got the sound test on it anyway. It's a little something. Okay. The 4A here. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to slap it together real quick for everybody. And like I say, I kind of like this one just the way it is. I got all the soot off it the best I could. I'm gonna say it's, I don't know if it's a hunter green or like a semi-gloss or something like that, olive drab. The dark drab. Okay, one more. Here we go. Well, hope everybody's surviving the flu, the coronavirus, I guess. We're all being cautious and hoping for the best. Anybody out there that has somebody working in like the medical field or anything, I got a daughter that works in an ER hospital. She's an RN, and I worry a lot about that right now. She's funny though. She's like, Dad, it's just like working another day. I didn't like finding out that they could only have 1 mask a day because the masks that we had were made in China, and we don't get masks from China right now. That's what I heard. That's what was passed on. I can't verify it, but you know, it sounds about right. Still trying to figure out what the panic was with the toilet paper. I didn't get that one. Okay. Alrighty, I'll tighten up all the bolts after. That's what we got. 1, 2, and a 4A. I say I can't tell if it's like a hunter green or like a really dark military green. No. And I don't have any answer on where it came from. Just they ended up with it. It was covered in soot, cleaned it up, and this is what I ended up with. When I got it, I picked it up, I shook it, and all it did was rattle. All the busted diaphragms. I guess they don't like cold air or cold water. Alrighty, everybody. That's it for this. Nathan K3 with bells 1, 2, and 4A. And I hope it sounds really good. You'll hear it. I'll get it up on a video shortly here, hopefully. We'll see what happens. Every day is just a day. Everybody stay healthy. Enjoy life, and God bless.